Hello, prospective lovers, and welcome back to a very special Rivals Direct. That's right, your favorite game show based on the wildly popular Lovers of Ether series is back. We've had so many contestants find love throughout the years on this very show, and this year, we're putting that power in your hands. With our brand new dating app, Lovers Unmatched, it's your chance to find what you're looking for. But love doesn't come easy. You need to put yourself out there and be willing to make mistakes. So, let's hop into the first game to see if everyone at home has what it takes. Alrighty then. This first game we prepared is sure to surprise. This is the Item Swiper. That's right, items are coming to Rivals 2. And our team of genius engineers have prepared 20 items for you to review. But here's the catch. 10 items are real and 10 are fake. And you need to figure out which is which. So, type in the chat to cast your vote, and let's see if you can catch all the catfish items. Tornado Toss. This item throws a tornado that captures players and spins them around. Any player that collides with the tornado will get captured, but stuck players can fight to move it around. All players get launched up at the end. Real or fake? Aha! The pancake platter. This item is a large stack of 10 pancakes. Each item throw removes a pancake from the stack, while the rest stay in your hands. Real or fake? Aha! The Zap Hatchet. This item channels a lightning bolt from the sky when it hits terrain. It can be used multiple times, and the lightning bolts are strong hits. Is it real or fake? The Duplicator. This item duplicates into 2 every time it's thrown. Its children will also duplicate up to a max number of times. After a timer, the original and all of its children explode. So, what is it? Real or fake? Aha! The origami crane. This item is a very slow-moving and floaty toss of a harmless little item, but it KOs off the top at any percent if it hits a player. So maybe not so harmless after all. Real or fake? The Kalen Orb. This item instantly gives the player a slower but stronger upside down special, and the orb is consumed. Real or fake?
Aha!
Collision cores. This item instantly gives the player 3 powerful cores that rotate around them. Each core can strike enemy players with great force. Look out for parries though. Real or fake?
Aha!
The Motor Gauntlet. This item flies straight and grabs opponents it passes through, pulling them to the side blast zone. They bounce off the blast zone and can't be comboed if they're below 100%, and they die if they're above 100. Is it real or fake?
Aha!
The Cheese Block. This item is a large block of cheese that has a high hit pause and flinches opponents who are grounded. Can you cheese your friends with Z-drops? Real or fake?
Aha!
boring book. This item is a projectile that triggers a spike or a knockdown and attaches to the player. If they don't tech, then the book explodes into paper with a very strong hit. The book cover says tech skill. Is it real? Is it fake? The Flame Spear. This item flies straight and ignites an opponent on fire. If it hits a wall, it creates a platform that is also on fire. Is this item real or is it fake? Fruit Bowl. This item is a bowl of fruit, probably from Merchantport. Upon hitting a player or the ground, it explodes into a bunch of fruit that players can pick up to eat and heal percent. So, what do you think this is? Real or fake? The Beetle Horn. This item is a heavy projectile that creates lingering shockwaves of rock sliding projectiles after touching the ground. Is this item real or is it fake? The Beehive. This item is a hive full of bees. Throw it at a player and it sticks to them. The bees will start swarming, dealing damage over time. The player can pass the bees by attacking another player. Is it real or fake? Vine Wrap. This item wraps around players and deals damage on contact. It has a long lifespan, but it goes away if a player gets hit. Real or fake? The unicycle. This item forces a player to ride around on a unicycle left and right until they have traveled enough distance and they can fall off. The unicycle separates and turns back into an item if the player enters a heavy hit stun. So, do you think this one is real? Or is it fake? The training bumper. This item travels a short distance, then creates a bumper on stage that pushes players away who hit it. Maybe this is how Hodon taught Zetterburn to recover. So, real or fake? Explosive moss. This item is a ball of moss that spreads across the ground and walls when thrown. Warning: flammable. Do you think this one is real? Or is it fake? The water port bucket. This item explodes into a droplet that creates a puddle and 4 bubble items. The bubbles put players in a hit stun and teleport them back to the puddle. The puddle goes away when all 4 bubbles are gone. Real or fake? The platform spawner. This item spawns a platform after being thrown. After a few seconds, it flies off the top of the screen and KOs players standing on it too. So, watch out. Is this item real or fake? All right. Great work. You got some of those items. I think. I wasn't really paying attention. Ooh, there's one of those pop-up ads. I love these. So unintrusive and comforting. Let's open it up and see what's inside. Well, welcome back, wannabe lovers. This next game is gonna require you to flex your Riz muscles. I have 3 bona fide lovers who are just itching to go on a date. But they only want to go if you take them to their favorite casual stage. What's a casual stage, you ask? Well, they are a brand new place to play, with crazy layouts and fun stage hazards. So, gather information and ask the right questions, and you'll get to see a preview of where they want to go. But be careful, because if you get it wrong, then no date for you.
Hello, I'm Rano, and I avoid all violence. You believe me, right?
For tonight's performance, the role of Chat will be played by me. I hope that's cool.
I was just trying to have a picnic on the top platform. That maypole attacked me. Oh, awesome. I knew that I gave off pacifist vibes. I'd like to go to a peaceful place. Probably somewhere up high, where I could meditate. Oh, I hate the cold, mostly because of being cold-blooded. Well, now I don't want to tell you. Well, I'm not just a pacifist. I'm also oppositional defiant. Or at least that's what my mom says.
I don't think this should have matched. I put maturity requirements on my profile.
Sir, I played Rivals of Ether when it first came out. I'm middle-aged now.
I don't like to talk about the propaganda known as the Rivals of Ether story mode.
Ha ha! You're so wise. Where did you learn how to be a principal?
You don't learn to be a principal. You learn that students are weak and need a leader.
Yeah, right. Do you have any hobbies?
I just started foraging for mushrooms. A cat from the future implied I should be concerned about that archetype for some reason.
Interesting. So, did you actually kill Renburn, or what happened there?
What happened to my dear friend Rinburn was a tragedy, and the assassin from his own blood is still at large.
So, where does Loxo want to go? A. Treetop Bridge. B. Fire Tower. Or C. Wall Run.
Hello. It appears that we have matched.
Yes, it would appear so.
Is this chat beneath you?
Do you ever have weird dreams?
Definitely. One time, I had this dream where an eldritch representation of the sin of sloth captured me and 3 other friends, and we had to complete a series of microgames to escape.
Do you also feel that the internet was a bad idea?
Yes, totally. I miss paper. Not because I eat it, but because I love reading books. And the texture of paper in your hands and the smell of it. And... oh, wait.
Would we run into anyone in your ideal date spot?
We might run into a shark. Or even 2.
So, where does Absa want to go? A. Julesvale Skyline. B. Sinking Shipwreck. Or C. Thunderous Tempest Peak. Wow, that was great! You were super charming. I bet. Ooh, look, another ad. Gotta say, this app is better monetized than Rivals 2. I'd just use the free Ether bucks, honestly. So, let's open up this one, too. Next up, we have my personal favorite game. There is a brand new lover who just transferred to Aether University. Say hello to Slade the Shark. He keeps trying to sell me a CD with some kind of dungeon on it. Oh. So, since Slade is new in town, we are forcing him to sign up for our new app. But he needs some help building out his profile page. Let's see if we can help him out. Let's get Slade started with a profile picture. That was easy. Hard to get a picture of him that doesn't look dashing, to be honest. Now we need to pick a candid photo to help him look approachable. Well, he might prefer zoning, but let's just pick one anyway. Great choice. Let's see, up next is the bio. Now, I trust you all are going to write him something nice and accurate. Just your average shark guy from the Polakai Islands. Ooh, I forgot. It has a minimum length. You all are definitely ready for the next reveal, right? Help me out with some words quick. I'll make it work. Give me a place. Give me a number. Give me an adverb. Give me a verb. Give me a noun. Likes long walks on the winter side of bracket. Emotionally 6'3" tall in boots. Unbalancedly good looking. Can cook, combo, and choke game 5. I hope I catch a bunch of fish. Wow, that was great! I think Slade's gonna attract a lot of fish with that profile. Maybe just fish, but that's okay, because you did great. I didn't believe marketing when they told us that we needed a mobile app to stay with the times or whatever, but hey, I think that turned out just swell. I'd like to give you something for your trouble. Dan Fernacey wanted to update you on Rivals of Ether 2, and who am I to tell him no? So here is a little recap of where we've been and where we're headed.
Since the launch of Rivals 2, almost a year and a half ago, we've rolled out updates every 2 weeks, adding in new characters, skins, balance changes, and features to make the game even better. Today, we're taking a quick look back at how much the game has grown so far. Then, we'll look at what's up next, and our massive Fun for All update next week, along with a small peek at where we're headed for the rest of this year and beyond. I'll pass it over to our studio lead to walk us through it.
Hello everyone, I'm Dan Fernacey, the studio lead at Ether Studios. It's good to be back updating you on our game, Rivals of Ether 2. To start off, let's jump into how far we've come. We first teased Rivals 2 all the way back in 2020 when we showed off 3D models in Rivals Direct 2. Now, it's been over a year since launch, and we're full steam ahead on adding more features to the game. Since 2024, we have made a ton of progress. We launched with 10 characters and have released 5 more as free updates to all players. We created a free, grindable event every single month since launch that comes with a free skin. Along with the content, we completed our 2025 roadmap, even if it took us right up to the end of the year. This year is still fresh, but we already made a big dent into our 2026 roadmap when both La Reina and the Steam Workshop Open Beta launched in January. And our next patch is going to check off even more boxes, so let's dig into it. Next Tuesday, we're launching our Fun for All update. This massive update checks off even more boxes. First, we are launching our next character, Slade. Alongside him, we are releasing 20 items and 10 casual stages for when you want to play, but you aren't feeling hyper competitive. We are also releasing a suite of new menus that I want to show off to you now. First up is the stats menu, which is returning from Rivals 1. Here, you can find your character and profile data for both local and online play. Next is the character progression menu, which allows you to check your character levels to see what you've unlocked and what you can still unlock for every character. Next is my personal favorite, your online profile page. Here, you can see your online match history for ranked, rated, and unrated matches. You can also see recent player stats, like your favorite stage or favorite skin. Also in this patch, we have overhauled our online menu options in an attempt to breathe life into our queues that feature more than 2 players. First, we have turned the casual queue into a free-for-all queue that has items and casual stages on by default. This queue uses backfill, so a lobby can start with 2 players and will keep looking for more. Players in a casual lobby can start a vote to turn off items, turn on time mode, or even swap to a team match. The vote has to be unanimous for the rule to change. Next, we have added a rated 2v2 queue to go along with crews, and we renamed the old casual queue to Unranked 1v1. In Unranked 1v1, 2v2, or crews, players can start a vote to turn on items or casual stages, but again, it must be unanimous. Additionally, we have 2 new XP changes to go along with the new queues. The first is a rotating bonus that changes between casual, 2v2, and crews every 90 minutes. Only 1 queue is highlighted at a time to help players find these multiplayer matches more easily. The second change is that we now have a first win of the day bonus that rewards a sizable flat XP bonus in any game mode, which should help players level up faster, even if they prefer local game modes or lobbies. Next up, we have a very exciting feature that we somehow managed to squeeze into this update: item gifting. Any item that can be purchased for Etherbucks can be gifted to another player on Steam instead of purchasing it for yourself. You can even give the bundles that are found on the featured shop to other players. Along with gifting, we're having a sale starting next week through the end of April on older skin bundles. So now is the perfect time to get your friends back into the game. The future of Rivals of Aether 2 is bright, and we've crossed off a lot of our roadmap. But there's even more to do. Our first goal is to get workshop characters out of open beta and onto the main branch on Steam. We're targeting to do this before the end of this year, but we want to make sure it's as bug-free as possible before making that leap. Our next goal is to release 2 more characters, one in August and one in December. This is a little more spread out than last year, as we give our smaller team time to make them awesome. We have a goal of releasing our first legendary skin in 2026. This is still our plan, but the timing and the content around the skin are in flux, while we balance having a smaller cosmetic team than last year. Then, finally, we will be focusing our attention on our Beyond 2026 goals to get ahead on development, as most of these features will take longer than a year to complete. Thanks for watching, and make sure you tune in to EVO 2026 in June for more updates on Rivals of Aether 2.